Dear applicants, welcome to our webinar about applying for Open Doors Olympiad. My name is Anastasia Sidorova. I'm admission manager at Peter the Great St. Petersburg Polytechnic University. And today, two more speakers will join me. First one is Timofey Uskov, representative of the Global Universities Association. Hello, Timofey.
Hello, everybody. Pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Timofey. And second speaker is Ricardo John Ng, is an Open Doors winner and a student of Polytechnic University. Ricardo, hello.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to participate.
Thank you. So first, I'm going to talk about applying to our university and which programs you can choose in order to participate in the Olympiad. And then Timofey will continue and talk to you more about the organization of this Olympiad. And then Ricardo will share his experience about applying and winning the Olympiad. Okay, so let's begin with the first part of our webinar. Okay, so Open Doors scholarship opportunities. So these opportunities is a scholarship opportunities for master's and PhD students. What is it? Open Doors is a Russia graduate scholarship project for international students to apply for master's and PhD degree programs. It is conducted by Association Global Universities in Russian and in English. And as I mentioned previously, Timofey will tell you more about the association and the organization of the Olympiad a bit later. What is it exactly, this Olympiad? What it provides you with? It provides you with early admission to a tuition-free master's or PhD programs at Polytechnic University. As you know, you can study at our university for free, like winning this Olympiad, or you can study on a contract basis. It means that you will need to pay for your education. Winners and runners-up of the Olympiad are eligible to enroll in the university without entrance exams because there will be selection process, and I'm going to talk to it about later. Who can apply for the Olympiad? Application is open to citizens of all countries other than Russia, but if you are a Russian citizen, you should have a permanent residence in another country in order to be eligible to apply. You can also be a stateless person, and you should have a bachelor's or master's degree right now, or you can be in your final year of bachelor's or master's degree program. So what can you actually study at our university? As I already mentioned, you can apply for master's or PhD programs in order to participate in the Olympiad and get to study at Polytech for free. We have master's degree programs in Russian or in English, and if you scan this QR code, you'll see the list of all our programs. And we also offer a various list of PhD programs, and they are taught only in Russian. And if you scan this blue QR code, you will get the list of all PhD programs that are available for international students. Okay, I want to study in Russian. You know, there are many students who would like to study in Russian, and there are two kinds of situations. If you speak Russian, you can apply directly for a program that is taught in Russian. And if you don't speak Russian, we will offer you a university foundation program first, and then you will be able to continue and study a degree program in Russian. At the University Foundation program, you will learn Russian language and all the vocabulary that you will need in order to apply for the program that you selected. And also there is another option to study in English. Master's degree programs are available for studying English for this Olympiad. You will need to select a degree program that is taught in English and find out the corresponding field of study. Field of study is very important because when you apply for this participation in this Olympiad, you will need to select a field of study. How to find a field of study, you can see here on the slide. For example, if you would like to study nuclear power engineering program, you need to select a field of study, nuclear power engineering and thermal physics. So what kind of benefits can you get if you select an English taught program? You can apply for a double degree option. As you know, our university is a very international university. Aside of 8,500 international students, we also have more than 400 agreements with partner universities abroad. And part of this cooperation is creating double degree programs. Also, another part of the cooperation is exchange semester that is also available to our international students, different kinds of research and business opportunities. Also, our teachers are very experienced, and part of our cooperation with other universities is inviting visiting professors to teach our students and share their experience. Also, you will get professional and language practical training, and you will study in cross-cultural environment because all students of all countries, together with Russian students, study together. Okay, so you selected the program, you know what you want to study at our university. What is next? How can you participate in the Olympiad? Here on this slide, we collected the most important information, registration page, frequently asked questions, and the rules. Because if you want to apply for this opportunity, you will need to apply via the organizer committee webpage, not through the university directly. So if you have any questions, we do suggest you to read frequently asked questions section first and the rules as well, because the rules are very important. So this is how the open door schedule looks like. Registration already started and the deadline is 10th of December. For master's degree students, there are 2 selection rounds, and for PhD students, there are 3 selection rounds. So let's talk about it in the details. So first, application deadline. Before 10th of December, you need to register, fill in your profile and portfolio. This is very important that you do before 10th of December, so please do not leave it till the last day. Second part is first round grading the portfolios. This is the first selection round for all of the applicants, and it will end in December. And in December as well, you will get the results. Second round is an online test that will be held in January. And as well in January, you will receive the results. And also, if you have any questions or any issues, you can participate in the appeal process. So in February, on February 22nd, a master's track winners and prize winners will be announced. And PhD applicants will still continue participating in the 3rd selection round. And in this 3rd round, will be organized online interviews with future potential scientific supervisors according to the schedule. It is very important for PhD students to get a corresponding professor that will help you to conduct your work. That's why the interview is a very important part of the selection process. And then finally, on March 23rd, the announcement will be held of Open Doors winners and prize winners in the PhD track. So again, here there is important information about applying. Deadline for portfolio submission is December 10th, so please apply now, start your application process now. And here also, again, I'm giving you the links to frequently asked questions. It is very useful to read before you apply, and then schedule of the Olympiad so that you know which track you are applying for, master's or PhD, and when you can expect the results of the selection process. Link to the rules, as I already mentioned, it is very important to understand all the rules, and the rules are posted on the website in English and in Russian, so you can get acquainted with them. And also here, I posted the contacts of the organizing committee. So if you have any questions about the process, you can contact the organizing committee. So after you are a winner or prize winner of this Olympiad, you will need to follow the admission process at our university, and it will be conducted with your personal admission manager, and you will be given all the details closer to the admission process. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope this information was useful for you. And now we are going to continue our webinar, and Timofey will continue and tell you more about the organizing committee and about Olympiad itself. Timofey?
So hello again, everybody. You have just been given some basic info on the Olympiad, and I'd just like to point out once again that if you need more details, the most adequate and comprehensive source for that is our official website of the Olympiad. Here you can see the link. Once again, here is the website. So the first thing you have to do if you want to apply for the Open Doors Scholarship is to click here or here to participate. When you do that, you have some personal info to fill in. I'd like to point out this here space. When you are entering your email, it is crucial that it doesn't have any spaces after it, like here. Yeah, or before it. If it has any additional spaces like that, it won't work. So please make sure that you paste your email without any additional spaces. Right, so then you click register and you are a registered participant. If you have any additional questions after you read the about section, the rules section, after you look through the schedule and you read the frequently asked questions, if you have any additional question to ask, you can contact us via this email address. You can also use the feedback form on our website, which is here. And you can also join our social media pages. The links are here in the upper right corner of the website. We have Facebook and Instagram. They are in English. And we have the VK, that's a Russian social network. It's in Russian. So whatever language you prefer, you can always contact us through private messages on our social media and also by commenting one of our posts. We recommend to subscribe to one or all of these pages right now because we frequently post many important news and crucial info about our subject areas, about our universities, about the accommodations, about the scholarships, and every other piece of useful info you can find here. So we'd advise you to subscribe to our social pages now. What I like to do next is to show you a little walkthrough about how to start participating and about what exactly to do on your first stage to be a successful applicant. So, when you click participate, when you fill all your personal info and you click register, you will receive an email with a confirmation link. Please do not reply to that email. You have just to open the message and click on the confirmation link to confirm your personal account on our website. When you've done that, you go here and click login. Here you enter your personal info. Your login is the same as your email that you used to register, and here's your password. We are using some test address as an example. It does not exist in reality. So after you enter your personal info, you click login, this pink button. If you click register, this is a mistake. You'll see this again, but since you're already registered, this will do nothing. So after entering your personal info, you just click login. And now we are inside your personal account. So this here is the personal info that you entered when you registered. You cannot edit it by yourself. So if you have any mistake in there, some typographical errors in your name or your last name or in your date of birth or anywhere, just contact us by the email address that I've provided earlier, or here, or through our social media, and we'll change it for you. What you have to do next is choose your desired subject area. Here we have two already chosen. Now I'm going to show you how to edit another one, how to add another one. Here, all our 14 subject areas. Actually, you can choose all 14 if you want. If you do that, at stage 2, you will have to complete 14 separate exams on 14 separate dates. You can also choose 1 or 2 or 3. For example, let's choose physical sciences. Here you choose the degree you would like to receive. You can choose both of them if you fit the requirements, if your level of education fits the requirements, which you can read all about in the About section and in the Rules section. Okay, so let's pretend that we want to get a master's degree in physical sciences. We click Add. And there we go. Here it is. M in the brackets means that we're applying for a master's degree. So if we're applying for a doctoral degree, postgraduate studies, we choose this here. We choose that, and we will see a D now in the brackets, which means that we're applying for a PhD. Please be careful with this, because this determines how many stages of the Olympiad you have to take. If you made a mistake here, this here is the edit button. You click here, you cancel one of those degrees. There you go, we have all masters and a PhD here. Next, what you have to do is fill in the portfolio and take the entrance test. But you will not be able to take entrance test after just choosing the subject areas because your portfolio is not filled. You have to fill the portfolio first and then take the entrance test. So you just skip all this area and go here to filling in the portfolio. All right, here we have the motivational letter. It is a required field, and you won't be able to submit your portfolio without filling this. We receive many questions about what has to be written in the motivational letter, and I would like to just tell you that there are no specific guidelines. You can use your own words, and the better and the more precise the description of your motivation for participation in the Olympiad will be, the higher your chances are. So this is the edit button once again. Here are the fields that have to be filled manually. So we're giving some examples. And there you go. The motivational letter is filled in physical sciences, which we have just selected. Here we add the achievements. The types of achievements you can see here that you can add. Work experience, for example, you have to add some documents that confirm your employment, and same in all the other types. Please note that the motivational letters have to be filled in separately for each subject area you choose, but all the achievements have to be placed here, and each achievement will be evaluated by the jury of every subject area that you choose, so that in every subject area for the same achievement, you can get different amount of points. So, all right, let's pretend that we have filled our portfolio, that we have filled all our achievements. Here you can see that you still cannot submit your portfolio. That's because we haven't taken the entrance test. To take it, we go back to our account page, and here, these are the three subject areas with filled in motivational letters. So we can just click proceed. And our test starts. Please pay maximum attention to this here instruction. This is an instruction about how to enter your answer. So for example, if you think the correct answer to this question is gymnosperms, number 1, you have to enter it like that, without anything like this, without this. This type of answer will also be incorrect. You have entered it like that, exactly how this instruction here tells you. So save answer. You are now moving on to the second question. You will have 5 attempts for each test. What's important to understand is that only 1 successful attempt is enough to participate in stage 1. And the results of this test will not be scored in stage 1. So you will not get any points for that. So there is no need to take all attempts in trying to get a higher score. Just 1 successful attempt will be enough. All right. So when you have filled your portfolio and you have submitted it, sorry, just another quick reminder. So when you're submitting the portfolio, when you have submitted it, it cannot be edited any longer. So you have until December 10 to submit it. There is no requirement to submit it as soon as possible because the evaluation will start after December 10. So if you think that in the future, before December 10, you are going to have some additional document to add into your portfolio that you do not have now, it's best to wait until you have it, then edit and submit the portfolio after that. Because if you submit it now, you won't be able to add anything. All right? So it's important to remember that. So after December 24, when the first stage results are announced, if you are one of the stage 1 winners and you have been accepted into stage 2, the exam dates, the stage 2 exam dates will be announced. You will see them in your personal account on our website. You'll receive an email notification, and our social media pages will also have information about the dates of exam. Between the announcement of the dates and the actual date itself, the instructions and rules about how to go about stage 2 exam will be provided in your personal account and by email also. If you don't see the instructions and rules right away, don't worry. You'll have enough time to study them. The stage 2 exam itself is conducted completely online, so you don't have to go anywhere. You can do it from your home, but you will have to install some proctoring software. Proctoring software means that your exam session will be remotely controlled by a special authority, a proctor, who will see that you comply with all the rules. With all the rules that will be provided to you in your personal account. This year we have 2 proctoring softwares, Examus, which we also had last year, and a new one, which is developed by one of our organizing universities, the MIPT. You will be able to choose between them. If you have some problems with one of them, maybe the other one will work better for you. It's important to understand that to use this proctoring software, your computer, it is not allowed to use any portable mobile devices. It has to be a desktop or a laptop. And it's important to understand that it has to fit some technical requirements, which will also be provided to you before the exam. These requirements relate to your computer itself and also to your internet connection. The stability of the internet connection is crucial to the success of your exam session. So if you have an access to a wired Ethernet connection, that would be best, because from our experience, we know that Wi-Fi connections and or mobile internet connections are not really stable. They frequently interrupt, and if your exam session is interrupted, it can be problematic to restart it. So if you have an access to Ethernet connection, it's best of all. you will be given an opportunity to test the compatibility of your computer with the technical requirements, and to test your internet connection. You will have the possibility to test it beforehand with both proctoring softwares, with both Examiners and MIPT. And we advise that you conduct this test as soon as possible. So if you encounter any problems, you can adjust your computer, or you can find another internet connection which will be stable and suitable. Just a second. So here, just as early as possible and find Ethernet connection. Okay, then you take your exam, and if you're one of the winners, if you selected the master's track, you will see the further instructions in your personal accounts. The further instructions will concern the filling in the visa application documents and the choice of your study program and the university. But if you have applied to the doctoral track, it will start after February 22. And you will also receive instructions about how to choose your potential scientific supervisor and how to arrange the interview with them. Those instructions will also be available in your personal account after February 22. The programs that you see right now available on the subject area pages are master's programs, right? So to find a suitable PhD research field, it's better to check the lists of potential scientific supervisors available on the subject area pages also, and find the one who has research interests that are close to yours. So once again, after the Olympiad, both for master's and PhD track, you will just have to go once again to your personal account. You will also be notified by email. And there you will have the final choice of your study program, of the language of study, and the university where you will be studying. Also, the visa application docs and instructions on how to fill them will also be available in your personal accounts. From then on, your chosen university where you will be enrolled will be responsible for you. And all the questions about visa and arrivals in Russia will have to be conducted through your university after you win the Olympiad. To end my presentation, I would like to say that everyone here has equal opportunities. Everyone is treated fairly, and so everyone has the same chances. And I would like to thank you all for your attention and wish good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Timofey, thank you very much for the presentation. That was very informative. Thank you very much again for joining us at this webinar. And okay, let's turn to Ricardo. Ricardo, are you here with us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you very much for joining us again. And I would like to ask you several questions about your participation in the Olympiad. Why did you decide to come to Russia?
Okay, so I decided to come to study in Russia because when I was studying in my country in a final year, I met some engineers and teachers, and they studied in Russia. The way they explained the topics was very good for me. I was impressed. So they advised me to go to Russia and to continue my study. That's why I come.
Okay, great. And you know, in Russia, there are many universities. How did you learn about our Polytechnic University?
Yes, about Polytech University, I heard from many friends and in internet also. I read many things about Polytech, how it's one of the best university in Russia. So that's why I decided to come because of its excellent results.
And where did you study before Polytech?
I studied at Voronezh State University of Engineering and Technology. So,
And did you have a foundation program there?
yes, I got my foundation program there before coming here.
Okay, great. And how did you learn about the Open Doors Olympiad?
Okay, so when I was in Voronezh at in my final year, I met one friend. He studied at the same university, and he passed successfully this Olympiad. Yes, so when he met me, he advised me to not waste time after my formation. So he advised me to pass the test. That's how
Okay.
I
Yeah, so you passed and you won, and now you're a student of our university. What are you
yes.
studying here at Polytech?
In Polytech, I'm studying applied mechanic, technology of technology of virtual engineering. It's
That's
about
very sophisticated.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So, do you advise other international students to apply for this Olympiad?
Of course, it's very important and very interesting because I'm enjoying. It's one of the best opportunities to not waste time after finishing your diploma. When you get your diploma, you can it is a best opportunity to continue here in Russia because Russian education is one of the best in the world for me. So yes, I advise that.
Okay, Ricardo, thank you very much again for joining us at this webinar, and good luck with your studies.
You're welcome. The pleasure is mine. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we are going to continue with some questions that we at the admission office get asked often. So about the scholarship for students. So each student who is a Olympiad winner is getting a monthly scholarship, and it's about from 2,000 to 5,000 rubles per month. Now, as you can see, it is not that much. It can cover dormitory and transportation, but starting from last year, students are allowed to work part-time without getting an additional work permit. Second question is that can bachelor's degree students apply for the Olympiad? Yes, you can if you are in your final year of studies, because if you want to apply and get a scholarship for studies in Russia, you can get it only for master's or PhD degree programs. Next question is, can Polytechnic students apply for the scholarships? Of course, you can, regardless if you were studying with a scholarship before or if you were studying on the contract basis. And if you are studying in your last year, please, as Ricardo said, do not waste your time. Prepare and apply before December 10th. So, next question is about studying a PhD in nuclear engineering. As I already mentioned before, you can choose any of the fields that are offered by our university that are available on Open Doors Olympiad website. And I should mention that all the PhD programs are conducted in Russian at our university. So if you do not speak Russian, but you really would like to apply and study this program, we can offer you a foundation program first, where you will study Russian, and it will also be covered by this scholarship. Next question is, if I do not manage to be a winner of the Olympiad, how can I apply for Polytechnic University? So, as I already mentioned, you can study also here as a contract student. Every year we start our admission for contract studies on the 1st of February. So in a few months, we will again start the new admission campaign where we will welcome all of our international students. And all the contemporary information about the admission process, tuition fees, and list of programs available to foreign students will be available on our website by February 1st. Okay, dear applicants, we hope to see you here at the Polytechnic University. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment here on Facebook and we will be happy to answer all your questions. Thank you very much again for listening to our presentation, for participating in our webinar, and we hope to see you at Polytech. Bye.